Right, so we're here at the moment, Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah, so I reckon we're going to go that way, and that will take us through the nice trees to get back to the car park. So a more exciting route. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's go this way.
Okay.
Marvellous, that way.
Oh, that way. I thought we were going to go that way.
Oh, you're looking in the mirror. You're looking in the mirror image, aren't you?
God.
Come on, Barbara.
I'll let Matt do the leading here anyway, because this is really cool, isn't it, Matt? Because we are in the Outwoods, and actually this is the first time I'm out here. You don't. This is a location you sometimes use.
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
photograph here sometimes,
Yeah.
like families and stuff.
Cool. I love Matt's photography. Actually, little plug again. I tell everybody I'm eating.
We met some ladies. And they were going on a little bit, which was a bit, And Barbara was like, oh, Matt's a really great photographer. And it's like, then they have to tell me all these places that I can go and photograph birds. Oh, thank you.
Yes. No,
Thanks, Barbara.
So anyway, you know what? I'm doing these little, we're doing these little walks and just talking with people, especially the ones that are people that I'm connected with in our Leicester Business Networking group. Because obviously,
It's the right place, isn't it?
yeah, because obviously with this,
2 meters at all times.
yes. No, with this lockdown again right now, because we're just.
Can you walk?
Sorry. I walk. This is the first one, by the way, so we're just kind
It's new territory. It's new territory.
finding our feet.
Yes, but we were talking about networking and kind of, because obviously Zoom's one thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great going back to like real life, which hopefully will be we'll go back to like normal next month. But going for walks like this, I think, with people is a really nice way to kind of.
Well, and it's allowed, isn't it? We are allowed to meet
but
one person.
It's just, isn't it better all round? You get to
it's-
actually catch up with people properly.
It's so much better.
You're thinking about doing this with more people, aren't you? Which I think is a great idea.
Do you know, it's just, for one, it's a great way of getting out there, getting out of your funk if you're just stuck at home, be in nature, but also, if we can't meet lots of people normally, then this is a great way of meeting on a one-to-one basis, and we can't go to a restaurant.
It's basically kind of just doing one-to-ones, but actually...
One-to-ones, walking one-to-ones. And we're filming it so that we can share it. And, you know, that's why I want Matt to talk a little bit more about what he actually does.
Oh, gosh, right. Well, I mean, I've got my camera out, literally
Yeah,
just
you can
because
see.
I thought at the end of our walk, I'll go and take some nature pictures and try not to bore Barbara too much by staring at leaves for extended periods of time. But yeah, no, I mean, that's what I've been doing lots in lockdown. Lots of nature photography, that kind of... and then my images went to Charity Link, actually, which, buy the calendar, buy the calendar.
We'll put a link, wherever we posted, we'll put a
Yeah.
link underneath for the Charity Link calendar, which is amazing.
It's
for
beautiful.
2021. Really beautiful nature pictures, right?
And everything goes to Charity Link as well. It's like
Yes.
all the money.
And Charity Link, we will interview, of course, Susie.
Yes.
Let's carry on walking.
Yes.
And she can tell you all about morning. she can tell you all about the charity that we're supporting, a great Leicester-based charity helping people in poverty and going through financial hardship.
Yes.
So anyway, Matt, normally you do lots of weddings and kind of, you're really professional photographer, but how has this year changed for you?
Well, it just wiped out my diary completely. Everything just disappeared. But I think before lockdown, funnily enough, I went for a walk with a friend, and I think I was just talking about how concerned I was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realised that actually the weddings probably won't come back as quick, but the work that I do with businesses, and I just started doing some kind of brand photography and stuff. And I thought, okay, well, fine, just I'll just focus on that, because obviously you've got to focus on something. You can't just go blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then luckily, that's just worked out like amazingly. It's become more important for people to become visible online. I go on about that all the blooming time.
Yeah.
And actually, then this happens, and it's like, all the messages that I've been going on and on about, actually, it's become even more true and even more important that people are being visible online.
Yeah.
So I've been really focused on that, and actually, it's turned out really amazing for me.
You've got some really great brand photography coming up as well.
Yeah, I've got a phone call with like Golden Wonder this afternoon, which I'm really, really excited about.
Which I will admit, I didn't even know who they are. And my excuse is I'm not British.
She's not British.
And I probably don't spend enough time in pubs.
She doesn't spend enough time eating crisps. This is what
yeah,
it is, Barbara. I mean, come on. For God's sake, the future is crisps. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to that.
I do hope you're going to get a big box full of merchandise or something.
I think so. I mean, Everard sent me home with a pub in a box.
Oh, lovely.
I photographed the pub in a box, and we kind of photographed living the pub in a box.
That's such a good idea.
Lifestyle photography.
Yeah.
That was absolutely amazing. And
I'm loving these netwalking.
Netwalking. Oh my God, we got one like literally live. You got to remember that, actually. Yes, I might start using that term.
That term, yes.
What have you been up to today? I've been out netwalking with Barbara.
Yeah. And you told me about this cool hashtag you've got now.
Oh, my MG foodie photo.
Yeah, love it.
Because another thing that I'm working on is a recipe book, because I decided by the end of last year, I looked at lots of things that I wanted to do in business that are different, and I'm always posting about food, and quite a few people kind of said, oh, you need to do a recipe book, and I kind of wasn't really, and then I thought, whilst thinking I need a slight lifestyle change, basically I needed a dining table so I could do more creative work on it, and I realised, oh, once I've got a dining table, yes, I can start, I've got more space and trendy kind of little backdrop to do some more photography. And then of course lockdown happened, and it's like, my dining table did eventually arrive in July. Obviously, the factory closed, so that put a 2-month delay on something that was going to take 12 weeks anyway. But it did come in July. Really, really beautiful. The amount of time, 3 months of researching to find that dining table. I'm going on about time too much. Anyway.
I do have to see that dining table. I don't know. I hope I get an invite to you. Come dine with me or something.
Yes. Well, there's going to be underground supper club. So if we're locked in forever, we're just going to go underground. That's what it is, literally. I live in a basement, so actually it will be literally underground. Anyway, so my hashtag MG foodie photo is all the stuff that I've been posting, because I do go on and on about food, and there's always loads of pictures, and I talk about where I got the ideas from and blah, 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 blah. So I've hashtagged all of those. So actually, when I come to actually putting the actual book together, I've been kind of writing it on Instagram. How savvy am I?
I think it's great, because you'll be able to pull that hashtag out and get it all combined then.
Yeah. I can literally put the hashtag in, and then I basically just got like post after post after post after post. Yes, my recipe book called Where the Fuck Is My Dining Table? It is WTF, my dining table, so I don't actually have the word fuck on it.
Of course not.
Which I should stop saying that word now. Sorry, Barbara.
I don't mind.
No, this is why we're walking together, isn't it? But yeah, so a lot of all of mine has been kind of finding things to do in my spare time, so that because there's been less work, so actually I've found my own personal projects, which have actually just kept me really visible online, because obviously I've been really getting on with it. Nature's been beautiful to go out into. Taking lots of pictures means I get to share lots of stuff, which has been great. And it'll be benefited by good old lovely Leicester.
I just absolutely love seeing all your crazy photos and very professional photos, the stories.
I love the crazy professional.
But that sums you up, doesn't it?
It was.
And the way you put yourself out there, and the cool thing is, we always say your vibe attracts your tribe.
This is
and I
true.
think that's exactly what's happening. You're getting so much great business now, because of the people that actually want to work with you and your brand.
It is amazing, actually.
So I do absolutely love that. And I'm so happy that you are part of our networking group, of course.
Our fabulous group.
Just a little plug, Leicester Business Networking. There's men and women in there.
It's where the cool kids are at.
The cool kids, absolutely. And I mean, it's so sad that we can't really meet in person again. We've had 2 meetings.
But our last two were. Like, I was so excited about our last meeting.
Yes.
If everything goes back to normal in December, it looks like hopefully we'll be back together again, doesn't it?
We will have to see. I mean, I'm hopeful.
In the meantime, netwalking and Zoom. We are on Zoom as well, aren't we?
That's right. So next meeting is on the Thursday on Zoom. It's not quite, we both agree, it's not the same, but we just have to make the best of it.
It's learning a little bit about how to make it better and using what we've got for the best, really.
And also it has shown us how valuable actually the connections are that we're making in the room. So sometimes if you don't have something, it actually highlights,
if I hadn't got our group and the people in the group, if I hadn't got those connections now, lockdown would have been really awful. But they've become like my closest friends.
That's that's so lovely to hear, actually. It's a very special group, definitely.
Barbara is starting netwalking. This is going to be a good way for your time, I think. I want to see more interviews like this. I really want to, because basically seeing our group having fun in the leaves.
Fun in the leaves.
My gosh. Netwalking with Barbara.
Look at the leaf. Look at the leaves. Whilst we've got all these leaves, and then it's going to be fun in the snow.
Fun in the snow with Barbara. I need to do my shoelace up. I'm going to say goodbye
Yes.
and do my loose shoelace up over here.
I think I'm going to say bye as well. Take care. Bye.
Bye.